Canada's ambitious plan to acquire 88 F-35A stealth fighters was seen as a pivotal move, a major leap forward in modernizing its air force and strengthening its alignment with key allies. The deal promised to replace Canada's aging CF-18 fleet with cutting-edge technology, ensuring the country could meet its defense commitments for decades to come. But in a surprising turn of events in late 2025, Ottawa abruptly hit pause on the multi-billion-dollar agreement, sending shockwaves through Washington, NATO, and the global defense community. The projected cost had soared from an initial $19 billion to well over $30 billion, igniting fierce political debate, public outcry, and renewed scrutiny over government spending. Sensing an opportunity, Sweden's Saab quickly intensified its campaign for the Gripen E, a more affordable, practical alternative that promised lower maintenance costs and greater flexibility for Canada's unique needs. This isn't the first time Canada has wavered on the F-35. Back in 2012, similar concerns over cost and transparency led to a high-profile cancellation, leaving the country's fighter jet future in limbo. Now, with nearly all NATO partners firmly committed to the F-35 program, Canada's renewed indecision threatens to create a critical gap in Allied air defense and interoperability. For the United States, the delay is more than a diplomatic headache. It's a real setback for North American air defense plans, especially as threats evolve and joint readiness becomes ever more vital. The world is watching closely as Canada reconsiders its next move, fully aware that whatever decision is made will send ripples far beyond its borders, shaping the future of Allied security and defense cooperation. Canada faces a stark choice: the American F-35A, a stealth powerhouse, or Sweden's Gripen E, a nimble, cost-effective fighter. The F-35 offers unmatched stealth and battlefield intelligence, promising survival in high-threat environments. Supporters say anything less leaves Canada vulnerable to advanced adversaries. The Gripen E, meanwhile, is praised for low costs, easy maintenance, and adaptability, ideal for Canada's vast territory and budget. A leaked military evaluation favored the F-35, but Saab argues it's outdated and ignores Gripen's upgrades. The debate is fierce high-tech alliance or practical independence. Canadians must decide which jet truly secures their future. The F-35A is more than just a jet. It's a symbol of technological dominance and a leap forward in modern air combat. Designed to be both a formidable fighter and a stealthy infiltrator, it represents the cutting edge of military aviation. Its stealth design allows it to slip past enemy radar, striking high-value targets while remaining virtually invisible. This ability to operate undetected gives it a decisive advantage in hostile environments, making it a true game-changer on the battlefield. Advanced sensors and sensor fusion technology provide pilots with a real-time, comprehensive view of the battlefield, combining data from multiple sources into a single, clear picture. This situational awareness helps pilots make faster, smarter decisions in the heat of combat. Deep integration with NATO and NORAD means the F-35 can operate seamlessly alongside Allied forces, especially the US, enhancing joint missions and strengthening collective defense. But this power comes at a price. The F-35 is not only expensive to buy, but also costly to fly and maintain. Its sophisticated systems require specialized support and frequent upgrades, adding to the long-term financial burden. Canada would depend heavily on US software, maintenance, and upgrades, raising important questions about national sovereignty and the ability to operate independently in a crisis. The F-35's operational costs are several times higher than the Gripen's, making it a significant investment not just up front, but over its entire service life. Ottawa must carefully weigh the benefits of cutting-edge capability against the realities of cost, long-term dependence, and the desire for greater independence in defense decisions. The stakes are high. Should Canada prioritize technological edge or safeguard national control and autonomy for the future? The Saab Gripen E offers a different vision: smart, efficient, and adaptable. While not a stealth jet, its advanced electronic warfare suite makes it a tough target. Its low operational cost means more flight hours and better trained pilots for Canada. The Gripen can operate from short, improvised runways, perfect for Canada's remote north. Technology transfer would give Canada more control over upgrades and software, boosting its aerospace industry. The Gripen's proven reliability and NATO interoperability make it a credible choice. Choosing Gripen signals independence and resilience, not isolation. For Canada, it's a chance to shape its own defense future. Defending the Arctic is central to Canada's security. The F-35's long range and advanced sensors are ideal for patrolling vast remote regions and sharing data with NORAD. Its stealth deters adversaries projecting power into the far north. But the Arctic's harsh conditions and sparse infrastructure play to the Gripen's strengths. The Gripen can operate from short, rugged runways and withstand extreme cold, allowing dispersed, resilient operations. The choice is clear high-tech integration with the US, or a flexible, persistent presence across the north. Canada's decision will define its Arctic strategy for decades. The stakes: sovereignty, deterrence, and survival in a contested region. Canada's hesitation has increasingly frustrated Washington, which views the F-35 as absolutely vital to the future of NORAD and the broader defense of North America. US officials worry that any delay or deviation could weaken the continent's unified air defense, especially as global threats evolve and adversaries modernize their own capabilities. Most NATO allies have already chosen the F-35, streamlining alliance operations and ensuring that their air forces can work together seamlessly. This common platform allows for better communication, shared tactics, and more efficient maintenance across borders. If Canada opts out, it risks becoming an outlier within the alliance, complicating joint missions, training, and logistics. Such a move could create gaps in interoperability, making it harder for Canadian pilots and crews to integrate with their NATO counterparts during critical operations. The F-35 program also supports Canadian industry. Cancellation could jeopardize lucrative contracts and threaten thousands of high-tech jobs. Canadian companies have become key suppliers in the global F-35 supply chain, and a withdrawal could mean losing out on future economic opportunities. Meanwhile, Sweden, now a full NATO member, touts the Gripen's proven record and highlights its growing military ties with Canada. Swedish officials argue that the Gripen offers advanced technology, cost savings, and a chance for Canada to diversify its defense partnerships. The diplomatic stakes are high. Canada must decide whether to stick with the US and NATO consensus, or to forge a new path with Sweden, potentially reshaping its defense relationships for decades. Canada is caught between old alliances and new opportunities, weighing tradition against innovation and national interests against international expectations. The world is watching closely for its next move, as allies and rivals alike try to anticipate which direction Canada will take. The decision will shape Canada's role in the alliance for years to come, influencing its security, economy, and standing on the world stage. As 2025 ends, Canada faces a defining choice. The F-35 means deep alliance, advanced tech, and high costs, tying Canada's air power to US priorities. The Gripen offers autonomy, affordability, and a boost for Canadian industry, but risks friction with the US and NATO. The government weighs rising F-35 costs and delays against the military's clear preference for the American jet. Most expect Canada to stick with the F-35, but the Gripen's case has made the outcome uncertain. The world waits for Canada's answer, a decision that will echo for decades. The stakes: sovereignty, security, and the future of Canadian air power. The final word can't come soon enough.